in what conditions do Ukrainian artists work? And as well, you can answer also to the how do you personally experience this topic, war crimes?
So the conditions you work in general, I mean, as far as like freedom of press, you have generally speaking. So I'll tell you, like as far as freedom of the press goes, you have it. You want to say Zelensky is garbage, I can't stand him, feel free. You cannot say, obviously, you know, and I think Russian propaganda will pick up on if somebody is pro-Russian, oh my God, they can't say that Putin is amazing. Yeah, no kidding, because because it's not only because of true, not true. You could say other stuff that's nonsense, but you can't say that because you're at war. It's martial law. You can't like let's say there's an attack on Kyiv. There's or any city you're in. There's a local group of local journalists, photographers, videographers that are okay. The first guy who maybe knows where did this rocket, say a rocket gets shot down, it lands on a building or something worse, a direct hit. This is where it is, and here's the address, and this is what first guy will say. This is what's happening. If it's a military target, you can't go and film it. But this is really your only limitation, and it's a reasonable limitation. So it's a war. Like people, if you want to say, and there's sometimes I think foreign media, younger Americans, for example, that might say, "Oh my God, they're stopping us from filming that." Yeah, because it's a critical target. You're in a country that's at war, and something strategic was hit. Would you like them to? Oh, you know what? We hit 500 meters to the left. Good to know. We'll adjust now. You know. So there's a certain amount that's about public safety, but especially Ukrainian guys that obviously it's their country and they respect all of this quite easily enough.
Because if you go live, you can easily be targeted.
Absolutely. No, it's happened. Yes, absolutely. And just that's it. Yeah. Yeah, and you can see this in in Zoom.
Yes, even for those who the Russian propagandists say that they're not true. There is somewhere else actually. Ukrainians bomb.
We don't need to repeat the Russian propaganda.
I mean, their propaganda works like this. What's your name? No, it's not. Your name is Jimmy. No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. No, your mother is a spy, and she gave you a fake name. Your name is actually James.
Okay.
This is just like absurdity.
James, okay, don't make me Vasily.
Okay, that's better. All right. Very good.
Okay.
So, and there's, like you say, like there's buildings like that you know about. Like when you drive to the east, you can go one of two ways, and one of them is through Izum, where there was also you see the mass graves, and when they therefore, which you have in the book, exhumation of bodies, war crimes investigators there, hands are tied,
Yes.
and right, and there's buildings that are still completely destroyed. I'm talking about like you have similar Soviet era, these communistic blocks that are completely collapsed, and everybody knows underneath that there's 50 people in the basement. Or 50 people in the basement. They just air bombed it, and like you said, nobody was there to film this. Didn't happen. All the time.
So we go to the last question. Can artists contribute, and if in what way, to the defense of the country and the contribution of a free and democratic society, construction of a free and democratic society?
I mean, I would say, as photojournalists, yes, for the reasons Svetlana just said. You film it, you photograph it. Look, this is what happened. Look, right? As far as artists, I mean, I don't know. What do you think about artists doing something more creative?
I mean, artists, photographers also.
Yeah, but I look at myself as somebody like more literal. Like, of course, like I take an artistic approach to my composition, but because I want it to look visually good, so you'll remember the picture of the event that happened, right? But I look at myself as somebody literal. I'm 100% sure that picture, like, there are people that are maybe too young to fight that saw that picture and they're determined to fight. I'm 100% sure, you know? And
One picture, 1,000 words.
something like that,
Something
yeah.
like that.
That's what we said. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I wish you success in your project.
Thank you.